Alright, so it looks like my mic is on. I think everyone can hear me. I don't even know if there's anyone in the room, but yeah, we're gonna make Review Tech just because I think it's funny, and he's definitely earned himself the title of lolcow for all the stuff he's done. So let's go ahead and get to it. So we're basically going to do it the same way we did DSP back here, except for the texture of the face, we're not going to do it the same way. We're going to try something a little bit different, like we did with wings, where I kind of make a skin texture and apply it. So I guess let's get that going. Let me jump into Blender, and I actually got these little things over here so you guys can see what I'm doing this time, and I'm going to first create a new head, and I'll add an image, and this add-on, if anyone doesn't know, is a face builder. I explained that last video, but yeah, it's pretty sweet. It costs like 18 bucks a month, so I bought it, and you can make faces with it pretty easily. So if I go to Barbara's Gate, we have our Review Tech USA folder here. We got a few pictures. Fat loser, let's try that one. Oh, hold on, I gotta let my cat out. Oh yeah, let me get this out of here too. Oh shit, not that. The text. Get that out of here. I'm going to appear on screen. Nice, alright. So, we're going to go ahead and make this head. We click on the fat loser here, and you can see that we have some of his face traced out. I think there are a few problems with this picture. I think one of them was that his eyes are closed, which is not great, and then the other one was that the way he's slouched, and if I try and make the neck like that, it just makes this big fucking ginormous like Boba Fett looking thing, and we don't want to do that, so we're gonna have to use a different picture. I think that's why I have multiple. I actually did a little preparation this time. We're gonna delete this view, we're gonna add another image, and let's go back to Barbara's Gate, Review Tech, and let's try this one. Okay, yeah, so that's a better one to get his head shape. So we can make the ear a little bit bigger there. Make his face a little fatter. Make his neck fatter. There we go. Everything looks pretty good. His cheeks got to be a little bit fatter. His nose seems to be spot on. The eyes seem pretty good. So we'll say back to 3D. I think that's a pretty accurate rich, and we're going to do some other stuff to this to make it a little bit better. Like I'm going to get a beard to add to him and shit like that. And you can see there is a problem if we create a texture right now. We have all these splotches over here, and I've tried a bunch of different things to make it like not like that. I'm not exactly sure how to fix this and have it look all good. Of course, one way is to get like a front-facing picture like this, but there's really not a lot of great pictures that had high resolution that I could do, at least for ones that I look for. So we're just going to make our own texture. And so now that we have that, we'll head to Make Human and start making our fat guy model, because we need a body to attach this to. So we'll kick open Make Human. Alright, so now that we are in Make Human, we're going to need a male body. We're going to make him Caucasian. He has not much muscle at all, a fair amount of weight. His height, I think he's actually pretty tall, isn't he? What is he, like? Oh, centimeters. Man, I don't know how many that is. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're actually adding him. So Max weight, height, I have no fucking idea in centimeters, but that seems about right. He's not super tall, but he's not skinny. I mean, he's not short. So proportions, we're again going to go for, well, maybe his shoulders are a little bit broad. I think with DSP I went all the way over, but he does have a little bit of like a linebacker stature. Definitely not a varsity athlete. His age, he's very advanced in age, so we'll spike that up. 62. How old was he? He was like 50? We'll give him 54. He says he's like 43 though. Alright, so gender, breast size, we gotta enlarge them. I think breast firmness, that's gonna be whoever is maximum slop. Vertical position, somewhere in there. Horizontal distance, I think somewhere in here. Pointiness should be good. And those other options seem fine too. Let's go to the face. Well, we're not going to use the face, so it doesn't really matter. The torso. I don't know, I never really fuck with these options, so I don't really see a reason to. I think we'll leave those there. The arm distance. Yeah, I think all that should be okay. We just need some materials now. We need the old Asian male. Actually, that's pretty fucking accurate. Yeah. That looks pretty decent. And then we'll go to eyes. I think he has blue eyes, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got blue eyes. Maybe not that blue, but whatever. Zombie eyes, no. We'll get the blue ones, then we'll go and get some geometries up in here. Let's get some hair. He doesn't really have hair, but I think there's like a bald. I need the, you know what I mean, the fucking, the monk thingy. Let's see if we can find that. Community. Let's just go to hair and update the list and just kind of look through these. Alright, so I don't really want to download that file. A lot of the times if you try and download the screenshot and it's not going, and then you try and download the file, it'll like bring in a broken file, and then you're you have to fucking cut that file out before you can reopen Make Human, just to let people know. If you plan to do this yourself. Anyway, let's try that again. So yeah, I'm looking for some type of like bald patch. I know some of them have it. But I'm not really seeing it. Scalp Viking. Not exactly what I'm looking for. But that's okay. Let's go back to geometries. I can always just make it in Blender. So what we're going to do, I do need a beard. So do we have... hair? Is this facial hair too? I don't think so. So let's go to clothes, I think it is, and then we'll go Beard Viking. And let me pull up a picture of Review Tech real quick. Review Tech USA. Alright, there he is. There's a guy. So what do you call that goatee, man? The gamer goatee? Yeah, there he is, sucking a cucumber. Some top tier boomer humor. So we need like a pencil thin goatee. How does that comb over look? Damn, I just wanted that little back part right there. I don't actually want the top. Fuck. Okay. So I think I am actually going to use this and then just shrink the model down to fit. I don't really like the way this zooms in. Yeah, I think that'll work. And what I'll do is just kind of adjust it. I'm going to cut this bottom part off in Blender and then have, you know, it kind of wrap around to fit his gross beard there. And I think that'll be a good model. And we got to get him some gamer shorts and some flip-flops, because there's no way this guy wears big boy pants. So yeah, there we go. No, what do we need? Where are the gamer shorts? There we go. Perfect. And I'm going to leave his shirt off because a lot of the times on his show, you'll see that he doesn't wear a shirt. I don't know why. You know, he definitely needs it. But yeah, there were a bunch of pictures of him with his shirt off. Luckily, there's none here. There we go, right there. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and export this. So let's go to Files, Export. We'll find a place. We need to go to View Tech, and we'll say, shit, I don't want to do it as a DEA. I want to do it as a film box. There we go. Review Tech, and we'll say Review Tech from Make Human. That sounds good. We then are going to close this and bring Blender open and go File, Import that FBX. So now we just have to graft this head down here onto this body up here, and what a horrible fate that's going to be for him. Alright, that's actually a pretty decent size fit, so we're just going to maybe scale it up just a little bit more. And let's see where I want to cut the neck off. I think I should scale. Let me close that. Let me turn the fucking music on something else. Lo-fi and chill beats. Alright, there we go. Right about there. Yeah, that's decent. So we'll then go to edit mode, and I'm gonna hit the numpad / and then I'm gonna grab all of these edges and just delete them, and then I'll hit L to select all of the connected, and then I'll just delete those. And then we want to go out of that selection only mode and go to our fat guy model. We want to decide where to cut him off at, so let's hide this. We'll hide the beard. Oh, and there's a reason his eyes are like that. It's because we have a transparent layer on them. So I normally just hit L and delete those vertices, and then you can see his beautiful eyes. Isn't that great? So we'll grab, say, edit mode, and I think it was like maybe around here. We'll hit Alt, grab those edges, and then just delete vertices. Then we'll hit L and delete his entire existence, and then we'll just go Alt H. So now we have the fat head, and I think we need to maybe bring it up just a little. right about there. And let's see, I might have to take off some more of this body. So what if we go here and delete vertices? That doesn't look too bad. And then I think I'm going to hit L and delete those. Then I'm going to go here and select that, and we're going to delete this bottom edge. And one more. That looks good, and then we'll hit this one, and we'll hit this one. We'll click both of them, and we'll just say Control J to join. And it ruined our entire texture. Let me undo that. Let me go to shading and save these images first. So I think that should solve our problem. I can't remember why this works sometime or what exactly is going on, but let's see. Control save, and we're going to save this as Review Tech USA, and we gotta put it in his folder. There we go. So now let's try that again. We'll go to layout, we'll click on the fat body, we'll click on the fat head and hit Control J. The texture still's all fucked up. That's strange. But it doesn't really matter too much for right now. We can always fix that later. For right now, I'm just trying to get some stuff accomplished. So grab this, and then we'll say Control. Oh wait, no, I want to go right-click, Loop Tools, and Loft probably. Even though it's going to be terrible geometry, it'll still combine. So now I've got this. What does my UV look like on this guy? That's weird. I guess I lose my UV layout. Oh no, my UV map just changed. Let's just get rid of that one, and then we can have our. Nice. Now I have my material back. Okay, so now I just want to kind of apply that material to the head in a way that makes sense. So how am I going to do that? I guess I could just try unwrapping it onto this. So we'll go to edit mode. What if I just I think I got a better way. I don't really feel like doing all that. See if I select this. Let's go ahead and say assign. So now at least we got a base tone and we got those eyes. Alright, let's go to layout and take a look at the eyes and see what's up with them. So I am going to use the make human eyes, and I'm probably going to get rid of these ones right here, which will be different from the other model we made, but I want to experiment a little bit. So we're going to grab this and just hit Control plus, and that'll grab some of the outline geometry. I'm actually going to get a little bit less and hit delete. Vertices, we'll get rid of those. Is there a way to do it on both sides? Because I'm going to do it on both sides. Let's see. Is it Y? delete vertices. No. Is it X? Okay, no. I'm gonna have to do it 2 times. Awesome. Okay, let's go here, Control plus plus plus, and then we'll delete those vertices. We'll just grab these hastily and delete them. We'll delete those vertices. And I'm actually going to go to object mode and hide this eye because it's getting in the way. Oh shit, did I delete the ones in the back of his head? That's not good. We're going to Control Z all that, and then we're going to go into... man, how do we get out of this? No overlays. Oh wait, no, I want the overlays. I just don't want to be able to select behind it. Whatever. Let's go to H. What I'm gonna do is just be more careful. Alright. So we got those. We'll delete those vertices, and then we'll come up here and grab some of these. This is riveting content. And yeah, we're going to get rid of those as well. We're going to say delete, but this time we'll do faces. And that leaves us with that singular line right there, which we got to get rid of. Alright, and then that should be okay. We need to work on this side. And we'll just grab these. And delete faces. I mean, it's not as if anyone's ever going to be able to see in this far anyway. Alright, whatever. Delete faces. Doesn't matter that we didn't get them all. You know, they'll know that they'll get the message. We'll delete those faces. And what do you think we're going to do to these? We're going to delete those faces. Wow. And then we're going to do it over here again. Yeah, I've been using Blender for like 9 years. Nah, probably like 5. Delete faces. Grab that. Delete those faces. Alright, so what does that look like? Now let's get those eyes back. We'll go to object mode. Alt H. We'll grab the eyes and bring them up. We also need to go to the material and say opaque. There we go. So that's looking a little better. Bring those eyes up. And I think they need to be a little bit further apart. So we go to edit mode. We'll select everything. We'll hit G. And we'll bring it just a little bit over. Same with this one. Awesome. Now let's fix that beard. So it's got to, we're going to say, oh, well, first we're going to right click on it and say set origin. Origin to center of mass. And it really doesn't matter which one you choose, as long as it's the center of mass. So we're then going to expand it to his pudgy cheeks. And then we'll make it a little bit bigger. Bring it up. So I know he doesn't have a long Viking beard. Let's bring in a picture for reference to show you how bad I'm doing. Where'd it go? I'll just add it as a plane. Add image as planes, and we'll bring him on in. G, Z, bring it on up. Bring it on up. So I guess he really doesn't have as much of the goatee going on as he did. Well, I mean, he still has a goatee, just not as much as the side. So we just need to correct this model. But first, let's bring it forward and get it to where it needs to be on his face. We gotta get some coffee. I'm fucking dying. All right, let's do it. So we got his face, S on the X. Now we're going to go to edit mode and just start deleting some of this. So I think I'm just going to select these and hit Control plus, and that'll outwardly select them. And I think we can delete all those faces safely. Maybe not, because I'm going to wrap some of them. So let's Control minus will deselect some of them. Let's go here and delete those. And then what I think I might do is get rid of this edge. Let's just have nothing but this. Actually, I'm just going to grab both of these for right now, and we're going to say S on the X. Bring them out. Bring them out a little bit. Actually, I'm going to Control Z both of those. I'm going to try and add a shrink modifier and shrink it to this face. I've never tried that before. Let's try it. So, add, and what is it? A shrink wrap. Target the fat head and snap outside surface. The offset should be. Ah, yeah, there we go. So that's a little bit too far. Yeah, can we do like 0.1? How about 0.01? Yeah, it looks good. So it's a little, that's not bad. So those sides though are a little fucked up. We got to address that. So what we're gonna do is grab this. We just want it to come back a little bit more towards his ear. Maybe I can grab all the points, go to wireframe mode, and I just want to select this. Material preview. What if I just shrink that down a little? That's not too bad. Now we'll just go and do it on the other side. Yeah, you could hire a professional artist, or you could hire me for it. Actually, yeah, probably shouldn't say for a cheap price. All right. So what? Why are you not selecting? There we go. We'll shrink them a little bit more and just kind of come to the ear. And these might need to come down a little bit. So, for my money and for what I'm trying to do on this stream, that's not a bad little gamer beard that we gave him. And he does look kind of washed up. So, how are we going to address this issue of his skin being soft like a baby? We're going to figure that out. We also need some eyebrows. So let's actually go back into Make Human and get some of that stuff. So since we're not going to use the texture, we won't have a lot of that stuff. So we're going to go to geometries. We're going to go to clothes. And I believe we got some eyebrows in here somewhere. It might be in the hair. Oh, eyebrows right here. Awesome. So yeah, I think just the scruffy looking, crappy ones will do them some good. Uh, what else do we need? Um, hmm. Oh, the glasses. We need the glasses. Where are my glasses? Okay, let's go to. I think it's back to close, and we need glasses. Library female. You know what? That's perfect. That's good for you. Okay, so we can export this again. Let's go back to files, and we're going to say pull close from. And we'll export it to the folder. I believe it's the right one. Yes, it is. Okay. So then we'll click on our weird looking model. Let's, actually we don't need to. Let's go File, Import. Let's get those files in here. So I'm just going to G, Z, and bring all the new stuff up so I can delete stuff from it. And then we'll grab the glasses and the eyebrows. I'm just going to go ahead and delete the model. And we just need the eyebrow and the glasses. Look at us, incognito mode. Alright, so let's bring that down. Way too far, we'll bring that back up. And as you can see, the ogre of a head this man has does not fit these glasses. So I'm going to go set origin to center of mass, and we'll expand these out again. We'll say GZ, bring it down, and then we can go up on top, and I just want to see how it looks. Yeah, dude, that's starting to look like him more and more. All right. If he was only begging for a small amount of money, high off his ass on edibles, then, it'd be like a spot on dead ringer. But let's go to materials. What if I go to opaque here? So then he would be blind like certain other people. Alpha clip, clip threshold. Yeah, whatever. We don't really need to have invisibility there. I think what I'm going to do actually is just grab these, go to edit mode, and is this a separate? Nice. So these are separate, so I can always change the material later. Awesome. That's what I wanted. Cool. Okay, so let's address his baby face. So I select this and I go to edit mode and I try to get just the wireframe of his face and I unwrap that. Actually, what does the UV look like? So do I even have one for this? A. Okay, so that's my UV for all that shit. But I do not have one for the head, I'm pretty sure. So let's try and make one. And what I'm going to do here is go to my selection tool and hit select lasso. And this should help us a little bit. Here we go. Get some of those. Get some of these. Now we've got his entire head. All right, so let's go to, let's actually keep it there. I'm just going to go to material preview, and then I'm going to hit smart UV project, and let's just see what happens. So of course it makes a big mess. What would happen if we just unwrapped it? Alright, so that's not great. What if I pick out his face? Let's see. I'm just going to do this. We'll grab... Oh, let me go back to select box. We'll grab the center. You know, he kind of looks like an emo chick. Like a bald-headed, like, emo chick at this point. Like a... That's pretty brutal. Alright. Control plus, 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 plus. And we're just going to select a good portion of his face. And... Oh, shit. Too far. What I really want is like here. Let's just get the model. And... Oh man, what if I just... What is the simplest way to approach this shit? I really don't feel like doing a lot of work. I guess I could just like texture paint his head. Or I could just kind of try to fit his head onto a back patch of the back and see how that looks. I think that's what we're gonna do. I gotta go back to wireframe and select everything. Yeah, I know how to mark mark the seams, but that's gonna take forever. I need a quick fix. Well, let's try something a little different. Okay, so I'm going to make a new material, and we're going to assign it let's see, can I just... I shouldn't even have to do that. Alright, let me do this. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to select all this, shrink it down, rotate it around, you know, try and mesh it up, make some horrible monstrosity. And you know what, his face is pretty ugly anyway, so if we just kind of maybe let's scale it up just a little bit. That's not gonna work. I think what I'm gonna do for right now, since it's just like a placeholder asset and I still gotta code him and shit, is I'm just gonna kind of stick it right here so he's got some gross facial features. I think that would be the way to solve it. Or just kind of put it like that. For right now, that's what we're getting. You know, sometimes you don't get what you deserve. For this, that'll be okay for me, because I'm gonna have to come back and remake it. But I think we know who that's supposed to be. You know, I don't think he can hide anything from anyone. All right, perfect. Oh shit, my mic is on. Nice. I thought it was off that whole time. I was like, damn. All right. So now we need some animations for our guy here. What we're going to do is save first off, and then we're going to export him. File export as an FBX, and we'll say Review Tech USA 4, and this will be Mixamo. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not 100% satisfied with the face, but I mean, I'm really just trying to like block shit out, so I think for me that'll be okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's do another export, but let's get, I didn't realize those shorts were there, and that face. Damn, let's get rid of that. Okay. Nice. Let's get rid of that camera too. And this other camera down here. Throw it out, you don't need it. Alright, now we can, and he is poking through his little swimsuit there, but I think that's okay for right now. Nice, let's export. File, export, FBX, and I don't really feel like overwriting the file, let's just do 2. And we'll export it, and then let me open Mixamo on my other screen. I gotta log in. This is run by Adobe, so it's free. You can sign up. You just have to make an account, or if you have a Google, you can just like make an account through Google. But yeah, it's great for animations and shit. All right, it's loading. So here we go. I got my DSP model in here. And we are going to upload a new model. So let's go to characters and upload character. Then we select our file. We got to go to our Review Tech ESA. We select our FBX, the second one. Hopefully his frame isn't too large, it does not crash the entire server. Processing. Okay, so we select his chin, we select his wrist, and I know there's no materials on it right now, and it looks like all blank and white, but don't worry, there will be materials later. So we get his elbows there, we get his knees, and his dickers. Let's keep going. Damn, look at those fat rolls. Nice. Sorry, something was attacking my foot. It's my cat. The auto rigger is loading. All right. Are you ready, pal? Are we done yet? There we go. Nice. So, yes, I want to proceed with this awesome character. So we need Max Oofy Doofy. Defeated. Okay, yeah, we're doing that one. We're definitely getting that one. Yeah, we're gonna need a react. That's for when you get hit during combat. So we're gonna need that one. We're gonna need a death. Alright, so we have the death. We have the dying. Let's get a dance. I'd like all of them to have a little dance. So, I don't think I've done the King Tut dance yet. And I think that's the perfect one for him. Or actually the chicken dance. I don't want to be a chicken, I don't want to be a duck. You know you're felted. You know you're... Okay, we got that one. So I'm gonna need some type of magic, because he's gonna have a spell called Blind, or maybe one called Steal. Not sure yet. So we don't want a pack. We want, yeah, he's conjuring up some shystery, some shadow governments. Yeah, dude. I like that one. Standing, two-hand magic area, and this will be his idle magic. He'll just kind of sit there juggling himself, because he does do that on his show. He'll take his shirt off and just kind of like jiggle his man tits around. So now we need some type of smack. Let's say hit. Let's say maybe smack. Maybe punch. Yeah, these are all too good of a punch. Mutant punch. Yeah. That's not a flattering punch. Illegal elbow blow. I mean, that would be the type of move he would use, but I don't think he has the fighting prowess. Yeah, that looks like a rich move. Just a good old sucker punch. Nice. There we go, Dickers. You know what? That should be an actual move. I gotta write that down. Sucker Punch is definitely a move the sector would approve of. That's an Ethan Ralph move. I got the Kill Stream Kick. I think that one's pretty funny. Alright, so now I need a run animation. Do they have like a fast run? That would be funny. To have him actually run like an athlete. Or maybe the Naruto. Drunk run. Yeah, I think that's probably the one. I mean, that just makes sense. Like, I think we'll do the Naruto too. I think maybe we'll have like a speed boost or something, and then we'll do that. That would be pretty funny. I mean, since they're free anyway, we might as well grab them. But yeah, I mean, that looks exactly like how he would run. There's no denying that shit. Okay, so now we need a walk. We also need an idle. In place. Download. So, we got the walk. What else do I need? Oh, I need a throw. So there we go. And, is there like a body slam? That would be great. Like a Snorlax. Hell Slammer. I do need one like strike of a sword of some kind. But probably just a one-handed one. So let's do that. That looks good. And that should be enough for now. What else? We got the spell, we got the spell idle, we got the run, we got the death. Is there like a sleep maybe we need? I think that could be useful. We got react, so when we hit, we have a reaction. Let's just get a sitting in case I want him to sit somewhere. Yeah, it looks like what he would do. Just kind of sit around in a hunch position, talking, begging for donations. Wonderful. Okay. So now that we have all that, the next step is to, I'm going to go to my downloads, and I'm actually going to get all the ones that were downloaded today once that finishes. And I'm going to save all of them into one folder. So I'm just going to grab all of these. Actually, I'm going to say new folder, and we'll say review tech anims. Put that there, and then we're going to grab all of them, and we will cut and paste them into here. And whenever my UI decides to respond, we go back into Blender. I'm going to save this file and open a new one and say general. We'll delete, actually I still want the camera and the light. So we'll just delete the default cube as always, as is tradition. We will import the model, import FBX, and then we'll grab Barbara's Gate. Oh wait, no, we need to go to downloads, review tech anims, and we need to bring in everything, and we'll say import FBX. Alright, so he's in, and we have a bunch of review texts. So what we're going to do now is go through and delete all the models. And let's see, if we go to our materials. So we do have materials, awesome. Problem is they're all opaque again. We're going to have to go through and change those, but that should be doable. Let's see what happens if I hit play. My computer gets very sad. That's what happens. So let's not do that. We're going to go through. I like to just grab everyone except for the original one right there, and then I'll hit delete, and that makes a big model back here. So then we can just select all the other ones down here, and we'll select them and delete. So now we just have the one model there, and we have all the animations because all the animations worked with that one skeleton, and they're all the same skeleton. So if we go to Action Editor, we can then look through all the animations we have. Here's the Naruto run, and we're just going to rename them. Naruto run. And I'm going to probably hit the camera. I'm going to hit N, view, camera to view. And we're going to loop this animation, see how it looks. Let me turn, let me go back to layout, and I gotta turn this, that's weird. It already is opaque. Must be on the wrong, oh, there we go. Grab this one, we hit opaque. There we go, now his skin is the correct color. So, let's go back to our camera. And I'm going to just leave that there for a second because I got to get more coffee. Let's bring this here and say be right back. There we go. Alright, so we're back, and I'm going to have to rename all these animations, sadly. So let's go to the animations, and so we got Naruto Run. I'm just going to go up to the top. I believe this is Idle. Let's expand it out just a little bit so we can see. No, that is Defeated. That is, well, that is his default idle, but it's not the idle for the animation in the video game. But let's keep going. This is Chicken Dance. Chicken Dance. Chicken Dance. Then we got, what is this? So that's his regular walking. We'll just call it walk. We're going to keep going here, and we got, let's say, Tut Dance. The King Tut Dance. Alright, now we got what? We got Toss, or known as Throw. After we got Throw, we then have, this is, let's say, Swipe. Yeah, Swipe. Sweep. There we go. I'm a real good typer. Let's call this Spell Idle. And I think I put a little thingy in between them. I forgot what it's called. We'll then go here, and we'll call this Cast Spell. After that, we can go up one, and we'll call this... Damn, look at him jiggle. Alright, we'll call it Sleepy. Sleepy. He ate too many weed edibles, and he's passed out. He can't help his kids. What are we going to call this? Sitting. What are you going to do now? We'll call that Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch. We then have to go up, and I believe this is going to be React. Nice. We then got to go up one more, and this shall be Death. The Ultimate Judgment. And then this is the Goofy Run. Shit. Goofy. A run. Alright, so did I not get an idle pose? I did not. Let me go get one real quick. Let's go. Character arm space. He's too fat for arms. Nice. Download. Okay. Download in progress. No, we just have to download it. Alright, so once it's downloaded, we will go to File, Import. Should be an FBX. We'll go up one. Date modified. Breathing. Idle. I don't think that's it. Should be today. Is it downloaded yet? Idle 7. Alright, so File, FBX, Downloads, Idle 7, Import. There we go. And then we can just hit delete, and then we can go to the skeleton here, and we will go to armature up here, and we'll go to idle. Wowee, that was a lot of fun. And we're going to save this as review tech. Review tech for Godot. We'll save that Blender file, and then I think we should be all good to export to Godot. So I'm going to delete the camera, delete the light. We'll save, and then we'll say file, export, GLTF is what Godot likes to eat. We'll go to documents, we'll go to Barbara's Gate. We're going to do it right to the review tech folder, and then we'll say, yeah, let's just call it review tech because it's going to be the only GLB. So we'll go ahead and export. Export. Seems to be having a little seizure. Probably working. You want to see a picture of me with hair? Oh shit, I don't know if you can see it. I used to have long hair, I used to be cool. Yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. Okay, are you gonna load or what are you doing? Let's go to damn, that's right. I fucking went to the wrong folder. File, export, GLTF, and I'm not in the Godot project. Where is it? There we go. Godot project. Awesome. Then I need to go to make a new one called Review Tech. Awesome. We'll double click that and then we'll export here. Isn't that cool? Now we gotta wait again. Yeah, there's a picture of me. Alright, fuck. Is this gonna load or what? I'm just asking you to convert an entire file format while I'm streaming and recording at the same time. What's the issue? If anyone's wondering what hardware I have an I think it's an Intel i9. It's pretty decent, and then I have a like a Radeon 680 knockoff Chinese GPU. So I mean, not the greatest, but it works. So where is our special friend here, Review Tech? Let's go. And so last time with DSP, we actually made a character that we could play, kind of like we have Ethan Ralph here. This time we're going to make an enemy like Cyrax, because we know that while DSP is not a bad guy, we know that Rich is, in fact, an evil man. So we will make him an enemy. Let's get rid of you, Wings. Let's go add, and we'll make a new 3D scene. I'm then going to change that 3D scene type to change type to kinematic. Oh, they changed it to character body 3D. So we pop that in there. We then we're going to put our model into this scene. When we go to this view and open up one viewport, and we're going to drop the output here. We'll then put our buddy Review Tech in. And he doesn't get shoes because he doesn't deserve them. So he's in. Let's go to our transform. And so he's at 0, 0, 0, perfect for us. That's where we want him. We're then going to say make local, and that will make it local to this scene, and that means we can save and edit stuff. So let's go ahead and save this scene by hitting Control Save. Let's go to the review tech, and we will say review tech USA.tscn. Nice. So now we're going to have to add a body for him to collide with. So we're going to say collision shape 3D. Alright, so we go capsule shape. We get our capsule, put them on here, bring them on up. It's going to have to be a wide capsule. Actually, the shape of this really doesn't have to match the body that much. It's just for the movement. We're not even really checking collision. Like if we swing a sword or something, it's not a collision-based game. So we're going to do all of our calculations based on range from players, and that'll apply collision, not the actual collision shapes. I think that'll save on resources, honestly. So let's rename this to review tech. I don't think we're going to say USA every time. The USA is too good for him. So we got review tech in there. Let's go ahead and add this in. Yes, we're going to make a brand new script. So this is the boilerplate that Godot always gives you when you create a new character body script and ask for the template. But we are going to delete everything in here. So we'll have that, and there's a few other things we're going to need, but we'll address them as we get to them. So what I'm going to use is, let me just show off the main game for now real quick. Let's go to our start screen. So we're loadificating. We're still loadificating. Still loadificating. Now we're loadified. So we have our main scene here. We got our Josh Moon up there. We'll select our game. We'll load it. We got all our lolcows dancing around here. And then we can click on our scene and get one of them moving. So I updated the character battle script a little bit. So it just has a little bit better prioritizing in terms of like enemies. And then also when we enter our contact phase, we now have our battle points and our HP displayed.
I made you, and I will destroy you.
So he just used poison and affected Ralph. Let's see.
I made you, and I will destroy
now use bitch
you.
smack on Ralph. And we should run out of attack points pretty soon, even though they're not updating there. I'll have to fix that. There must be a little bug. But then he runs out of attack points.
I lose my fucking temper over these stupid fucking assholes.
And now it's Cobra's turn. And I forgot to update the UI to show all the battle points and stuff. But yeah, so we're going to need another enemy because we only have the one enemy, which is Cyrax. So I think that's a good spot. So now we have our 3D model in here. And sadly, I don't have time to code him tonight, so we're going to code him tomorrow. But at least we got our good buddy Rich into Godot. Let's go ahead and do a little animation. and let's do the goofy run, and we'll loop it, and that'll play us out. So yeah, thanks for coming out, everyone. If you watch the stream later, Tater, I'll probably be back tomorrow to code our guy Rich. I just have to work tomorrow, so I can't code him tonight. But thanks for watching, everyone. Hope everyone has a great Monday. See you later.